support a universal background check with no gun smoke loophole. We had that now. We already had it. We had it when this bill was passed. We had it before I even got there. I supported the 7-day waiting period. If you buy a handgun, you have a 7-day waiting period. That's already here. You have one gun for every 30 days you can buy. That's already here. I don't oppose any of those measures. You're right. I did oppose having to require fingerprints to buy a gun.
Assault weapons.
Not
Near churches and schools, you oppose that,
That bill was humongous.
and out of control.
That bill was humongous. That bill also did not address mental health issues, which I think is the most important gun issue we have. And our leadership in that was completely didn't do anything about it. They did everything else to make it look like they put a really strong bill out there, when that bill did not address the issue they had to, which was mental health. And I argued for that, and they did not go there. So I get a little frustrated when someone says, our biggest issue with guns is people who have mental health issues getting access to them. It's not law-abiding citizens getting access to them, it's the mental health individuals.
Well, but you oppose giving judges the right to take guns away from people that are involved in domestic violence situations. And that's the very situation that we see so many people getting murdered in this country.
No, I did not oppose them doing that. I opposed the due process, not having due process. I don't oppose somebody from not being able to get it. If somebody is abusing somebody, they should have to show due process. They should have to prove that something's happened. They can't just go and say, that's not due process.
If they have a restraining order against them, the due process has been served. It's hard to get a restraining order against somebody. That person shouldn't have a firearm in their hands if they've already got a restraining order out to keep them away from their spouse.
I believe that due process, and I think that, you and I differ on this one, but I think that there's still lack of due process for some of those things. I believe in that. I believe due process. Of course I don't want someone to get a gun and hurt somebody. My gosh, who would want that? I don't want that. And this year I voted in favor of reducing the burden of proof to get protective orders and peace orders. I believe in protecting our community, protecting women and men in domestic violence. I believe in that. But just because you don't vote because you think that someone should have to get their fingerprints in order to buy a gun, doesn't mean you don't think that gun laws are important. I do. I think we have common sense laws. I think we had them before this even came about. I think we do. I think I don't.